This is a fantastic state. This is a great, great state. You know, we won New Hampshire 3 times now, three. We win it every time. We win the primary, we win the generals.
Donald Trump is right that he won last night, and he's also massively lying there. The guy lies when he loses and lies when he wins. You don't win the primaries and the generals there. When I heard him say that, I thought, well, that doesn't feel right. But why would you lie about that? This is your night of victory. But no, he lied. He didn't in 2020. He lost the general election in New Hampshire to Joe Biden. He didn't win it there. He lost it in 2016 to Hillary Clinton. And by the way, the polling right now has him down to Biden in New Hampshire in 2024, which is amazing because he's beaten Biden's ass all over the country. So why take a win? And you have to lie about it. You have to be an election denier, which is a topic that we will return to soon. But lies aside, he did win New Hampshire. He's now 2 for 2. He won the caucus in Iowa. He won the primary in New Hampshire. Now, he is pitching this as a crushing victory, as we'll get to. But you can see there, he beat Nikki Haley by about 11 points. Nikki Haley is someone who simultaneously needed to do even better than this in New Hampshire. And also, if you told us 6 months ago that she would be down only 11 to Trump in New Hampshire and she would be the presumptive anti-Trump candidate, I don't think anyone would have expected that. So we're living in weird times. Everybody is trying to spin this to their own advantage. Sharon, what do you make of what happened in New Hampshire last night?
I think it mostly went as expected. Of course, Nikki Haley does have some momentum and she handled herself well. But I also want to flag that even myself with that statement right there, she's escaping a lot of scrutiny here because of who she's left in this race with. As far as Donald Trump and not being able to tell the truth, I think he misspoke, perhaps. I don't think it's necessarily cognitive, but I do think there's a chance he thinks that there's an opportunity for him to open his own electoral college. I think he doesn't understand how the system works here. Mm-hmm. But I do like that things are about to, I don't like that it's about to get uglier, as if it possibly can, but it is going to get uglier. But I do think it's necessary to punch a bully in the mouth and go toe to toe and just kind of figure it out. By now, we're used to it and we can handle this.
Yeah. I think first of all, I think you're being too generous to him. I don't think you misspoke. I think he's just lying. Like he did a couple weeks, he lied about Iowa. He implied that he had won Iowa every time when he lost to Ted Cruz in 2016. He physically, down to the cellular level, can never admit that he didn't win, that he didn't succeed, that he's not the greatest and the best. He's just a massive, massive liar. But it is gonna get dirtier. And also more combative. Nikki Haley has started criticizing Donald Trump this week, which I find to be a really fascinating strategy, where she is criticizing the guy she's running against. It's such an amazing strategy. I think maybe one of them should have tried it before the second primary. But anyway, no, she is actually criticizing him, and she's going to need to, because as of right now, this was like her best bet to notch a win. South Carolina, she's down fairly massively to him, and we'll see about the other states, but it's not looking great on the national level for her. So she is going to have to roll out some new attacks. So stay tuned for that. Check out the Damage Report podcast each day, wherever you get your podcasts, whether Pocket Casts or Stitcher or iTunes. You can join me as I give you the news and stories you want, with a range of co-hosts and interview guests jumping in on the fun each day. Again, that's the Damage Report, wherever you get your podcasts. And if you get them at iTunes, don't forget to rate and review. Sometimes I'll read them live on the show.